Oga, you are not any best. Go and learn. The degree of clarity that I have right now about my journey in different aspects of life is different from the clarity I had about 5 years ago, about 3 years ago, about 2 years ago, right? So clarity is a journey, but one thing is sure: at every point you are in your journey, be able to answer a measurable degree of why, how, and what. What am I doing? Why am I doing it? And how am I going about it? The question of how is going to help you realize the deficiencies in your approach. When you're able to answer the question of how am I going about this business, this thing, this graphic design thing, this video editing thing, this Forex thing, right? What am I doing wrong? Like I said, at every point in your journey, just make sure you are able to answer a certain level of why, how, and what.
Okay, shifting. So can you share like a framework or a routine that keeps you focused on your creative journey?
Framework or routine that keeps me focused on my creative journey? That's thoughtful. Thank you for asking that. So for me, let's call it clarity framework for your creative journey. Clarity framework for your creative journey. Where it all starts from is realization. You have to realize. You have to recognize you need help. That's the beginning of the help. The recognition of the need for the help is the beginning of the help. You have to realize that you need to be clear at every point in time. And when you catch yourself, veering off, you catch yourself out of alignment, you are quickly able to align yourself back. So realization is the first thing, right? Constantly realize the consciousness of the need to be clear at every point in time on your journey. The second thing is to ask questions and find answers. And we said earlier that you must be able to answer a certain level of why, what, and how at every point in time. A certain degree of what, why, and how. You must be able to provide answers, right? So ask yourself question: what exactly am I doing? At this point in my creative journey, what am I doing? Why am I doing it? I think my why has changed over the years, yeah? I'm no longer survivor-minded. I'm not trying to make money by all means to survive. Do you understand? But there was a point, that was the why. So my why has changed, over the years. So answer why, because why is the power, activation energy, and the sustenance, right, to keep you going every time you remember it. So it has to be strong enough, right? That's your why. So your how to, like I said, the approach. So you must be able to ask questions and find answers. And the questions you're asking must revolve around these three things: what, why, and how. That's really, really beautiful. Next, you must ensure to not be comparing yourself. And that's why you have to be sure. If you just look at somebody who is doing well, and all of a sudden you're getting depressed for not doing well, or what is happening to you straight up is you are beginning to measure their age. There are 20-year-old creatives that are making thousands of dollars, right? Come on, how old am I? What am I doing with my life? And you start to compare and all that. Emanuela is making this amount of money. You are not Emanuela. And you didn't do what Emanuela did. You are not where Emanuela is. So comparison is a thief of joy, like they say, right? So stop comparing yourself. Let people inspire or challenge you, not intimidate you. So always learn from people. If they have more results than you, learn. Don't compare. That's the third thing.
That was one of the things I learned this year. Like comparing yourself, like it's really a killer of joy. Like
trust me, it is. It really is. And another thing you figure out is that the people you are comparing yourself with, when they started, they were more messy than you are.
Exactly.
So you're having a better version of them when they started.
Yeah.
That's enough joy. When I find myself almost falling into that loop of trying to compare myself and suffocating myself, right? I just ask myself, how long has this person been in it? Even if they've been in it for shorter time than I've been in it, right? I don't have access to the same premium, information that they have access to, or I've not practiced as much as they do, or I don't have as much network as they do. We don't have the same leverage. So why should I be comparing? Because comparison can blur your foresight, hindsight, all of the sight. You will not be seeing road. You can't see anything clear. not to even talk of gaining clarity. Then also work hard and smart. All those, it's not hard work, it's smart work. Oga, to be smart about work, we have to be hard about work. We work hard and we work smart. Before you finally get to start to work smart, you have to first of all start to work hard. It is mastery. Smartness about work comes from a level of mastery. There are sometimes I finish the design in my head before I get to my laptop. That's finished. I'm just thinking, okay. By reason of use, I've exercised my senses, like the Bible said, right? I've combined, okay, this, and I just pick up my mouse and I'm moving stuff around and I think I'm a genius. It's experience that is talking. That smartness, mastery, is a product of experience. Two more things. Number one, exposure. Give yourself to exposure. Exposure is really, really powerful. Exposure opens your eyes to realize what more is possible. More than what you are currently achieving, where you are currently, what more is possible. So exposure is really beautiful. Give yourself to exposure. And how do you gain exposure? Get into new circles, make new friends, get into the circle of people, get access to people who are already getting the result. That kind of a thing. Be in a community where the norm is the result. Right. Then the last thing is be a perpetual student of growth. The most trusted vehicle for clarity is actually growth. The more you grow, the more you realize many things. There were things I used to be confused about when I was 16. I'm no more confused about them now. Growth has helped me realize, many things. There are many things I don't bother myself about and I don't stress myself about, right? That the 17-year-old, 18-year-old version of me would have been, struggling with. But I don't anymore because I have grown. And I'm still growing, by the way. Give yourself to good, keep learning. How to grow is to keep consuming healthy nutrition, right? That's the natural biological stance. But even mentally, generally in every aspect of life, how to grow is to consume healthy and then exercise. Not only consume. Consumption is when you feed yourself. Exercise is when you put what you're feeding yourself with to work. That's where you keep experiencing growth. So basically, that's all I have for this clarity framework. So implement it and your life will really be better for it.